Hello viewers, welcome back to Superb SG, and today I would like to share one of my Fortnite theories with you all. I haven't been able to upload a Season 2 gameplay video due to a loss of hardware unfortunately, but I am still committed to uploading videos. So, I was watching a Fortnite video about the 7, and I saw something that was a little strange about the scientists. Before I get into that, I would like to explain my theory. The 7 are related to the last reality in some way. The origin is obviously related to the cubes, since his pickaxe and backwing are cube themed. He even has cubes coming out of his hands and head. But his music pack takes us down a much deeper rabbit hole, basically telling us his backstory in the form of a rap. Just listen to this first part.
Let me tell you his progression, king of the cubes. He had all the power, but y'all, he didn't realize the cubes devour. He walked away, but it was no use. The I.O. had him cornered, so he suffered abuse. They had him locked down, my crown. They put him under pressure, but he said I ain't down. 1,000 words will fall, but this is the last. He's doing all he can to make it part of his past. O's coming for you, see how it ends. The order's going down, he got billion friends. He tricked the I.O. They said he sold out, but he was just plotting while looking about. He burned them fast, then he made his escape. Found his own way, and then his plans took shape. The 7 found him and extended a hand, and now all the loopers follow his command.
King of the Cubes, eh? This is the Cube King. We all know what his queen did in Chapter 2. He must have realized what they were doing, the last reality what they were doing, hence that song lyric. He was then captured by the I.O. before becoming a member of the 7, as told in the music. He now wants to end this war and destroy the imagined order, just like the music said. But he isn't the only member of the 7 who is cube-related in some way. Just look at the scientist's helmet. It's made look like a tactical crosshair, but notice how different it looks compared to the foundation. It's a hexagon, but looking closer gives us the shape of, you guessed it, a cube. Now, this may seem like an innocent coincidence, but Fortnite is notorious for placing Easter eggs and teasers wherever and whenever they can. For example, the loot llama, Fortnite's most iconic item, looks a tad bit similar to the Avengers Tower. Honestly, it can't be a coincidence, because today we have nearly every Avenger, including Captain America, Thor, Iron Man, She-Hulk, which, okay, I guess kind of, Spider-Man, and now Doctor Strange. Lyle Mustard, Fortnite's creative director, has been known to tease things in the background like the Joker, Boba Fett, Wonder Woman, and many more of his little Twitter videos that I don't watch. What was to stop them from putting a cube shape on the scientist? It seemed easy enough. Looked a bit different than the Visitor at the same time, while also hinting the future. Sounds just like Fortnite. Now, if the 7 is indeed connected to the last reality, it is important to figure out exactly how. We already know that the origin was the king of the last reality before turning over a new leaf and joining the 7, or just joining it, because it's the music pack said that the 7 found him. He leaves the last reality and joins this little rebel gang, bringing the scientist with him from the last reality, maybe. A scientist could have invented the cubes that now works on other things like rockets or armored school buses. Perhaps the scientist is what gave the Cube Queen and King their powers. They sort of designed them. I don't think they were born with those powers. I think that the scientists or somebody, they were somehow like transferred to them. They were just normal people, and then they were turned into these Cube King and Queen people. So the scientists could have invented the cubes, and it wouldn't be wrong to say this, as there's no real proof against it. Also, we don't know what's under that helmet. He could be just like the Origin. He could have some sort of cube powers of his own. We don't know. We haven't seen anything under that helmet. So, there you have it. My theory is that the 7 are somehow linked to the last reality. Maybe they were ex-employees who started their own little organization. That wouldn't exactly explain why they were fighting them in end of Chapter 2, Season 8. It might explain why they don't like the imagined order, but maybe they're just sort of a third party. 3 parties involved: last reality, imagined order, and the 7. They were all clashing and at the end. Even though the 7 really, everyone was sort of fighting each other. Imagined order was fighting the last reality was fighting the 7 was fighting imagined order. It was complete total chaos. It seemed like what Fortnite tried to do is depict the 7 as sort of the good guys here. But I mean, I don't know. We don't really know much about them. All we know is that first the visitor came, and then that the scientist showed up. We just thought it was some alternate dimension version, but really this isn't like what Fortnite did. Is they took this one character, this visitor, and they just sort of expanded on him. They created this whole group of 7 organization. Now we had the Foundation, the Imagine, that I'm not sure what they were thinking about that. Scientist, Visitor, Paradigm, and the 7th member as well. I haven't named them all. So my theory is that somehow these members of the 7 left and they perform a last reality members.